Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry, and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. On the show today, we're going to talk about how many faces the average person can recognize, a couple who got really drunk on their honeymoon and did something silly, the newest dating term, how many stick shifts are actually left here in the United States, and American cheese in its dying way. Plus, we'll also talk about what's happening at my blog at z93hv.com. First, though, here's Lit, my own worst enemy, Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. It's Heart Magic Man for Killer Brown in Middletown. You know, when somebody looks at you, there's a good chance they have no idea how old you actually are. That could be good news or really bad news. According to a new study, about 4 out of 10 people say it's, quote, very difficult to predict someone's age just by looking at them. And when the study tested them on celebrities, they weren't lying. Like 2/3 of people thought Johnny Depp was under 50, and he's 55. 1/5 thought 57-year-old George Clooney was under 50, and 1 in 10 thought 35-year-old Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor, was over 50. What the hell is wrong with people? All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride into school and work's moving along. We got some Foo Fighters, Ozzy, and Pink Floyd on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And check this out. A new study found the average person recognizes about 5,000 different faces. That includes friends, family members, co-workers, celebrities, and in my case at the shop, a lot of customers. Here's the Black Crows. It's hard to handle. Z93. It's Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, Z93, today's classic rock. And here's the newest dating term for you. It's called sneating. That's when women go on dates with dudes just to get free meals, preferably at nice restaurants, because, you know, if you're going to be a scumbag, why not go all the way with it? There is one little aspect that makes it sneaky eating ever so slightly better. According to the women who coined the term, she don't do it with guys who, quote, don't think I can afford to pay. Oh, so that's pretty good to know, I guess. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. Plus, we'll see how that ride into work and school is moving along. We got some Disturbed, Queen, and Jimi Hendrix on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, and I got some sad news for you here. American cheese is dying. Sales are down for the 4th year in a row, and the average price is down to 2011 levels. Why? Well, like always, millennials get the blame. They're really moving away from processed foods, and American cheese is one of the most processed. I'll tell you what, I'll stick to my cool Swiss cheese and provolone. Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride into work and school's moving along. We got some Scorpions, Cagey Elephant, and Bad Company on Z93. It's Drowning Pool with Bodies for Andre and Poughkeepsie, Z93, today's classic rock. You know, I love me some great parkour fails. This girl might have been probably one of the best ones because it didn't come in so much as when she flipped around. It came after her fail and she was trying to get back up. And I promise you one thing, it is hilarious. You can check out the video now by heading to my blog, z93hv.com. The keyword is Scotty. Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. Plus, we got some Foo Fighters, Tom Petty, and in 7 minutes, it's Pink Floyd on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Alice in Chains there, Man in a Box. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Up next at 10 a.m., you got my man Gary C. taking it right till 2. That's when Tigman takes over. He gets you to 7, and then my man Bodie takes you right until midnight. I'll be back again tomorrow morning here on the Morning Rush beginning at 6 a.m. And until then, you stay classy, Hudson Valley.